in the tapestry of human connection. The art of nurturing lasting relationships is akin to a masterful symphony, each note resonating with the strings of our deepest desires for understanding, companionship, and love. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Giguzi, combined with the narrative flair reminiscent of late-night storytelling, let's explore the 10 keys to unlocking harmony in our relationships. Understanding human nature. At the core of every meaningful relationship lies a profound understanding of human nature. Like a skilled raconteur, we must learn to read the unspoken tales etched in the hearts of those we hold dear. Recognizing the silent fears, unvoiced dreams, and the kaleidoscope of emotions that paint the human experience allows us to connect on a level that transcends words. Mastery of speech. Communication is the golden thread that binds our souls together. Yet, the mastery of speech extends beyond mere words. It's about timing, tone, and the silent eloquence of listening. By adapting our dialogue to whisper comfort, roar with laughter, or sing praises, we create a melody that soothes the soul and strengthens our bonds. Utilization of rhetorical techniques. Persuasion in relationships isn't about manipulation, it's about inspiring change and growth. Through the judicious use of rhetoric, we can encourage our loved ones to open the windows to their souls, let in the sunshine of new ideas, and embrace the winds of change, all while standing on the solid ground of mutual respect and understanding. Discernment between truth and falsehood. Trust is the bedrock of any lasting relationship. By developing the sagacity to discern truth from falsehood, we protect the sanctity of our connections from the erosion of deceit. This discernment fosters an environment where honesty flourishes like a rare bloom, revered and cherished. Role of emotions. Emotions are the colors with which we paint our shared memories. Recognizing, valuing, and responding to the emotional states of our loved ones create a masterpiece of mutual empathy and support. Like a maestro who knows just when to crescendo or decrescendo, understanding the emotional ebbs and flows of our relationships allows us to compose a harmonious life symphony. Adaptability in communication. The ability to tailor our communication to the unique frequencies of each relationship is a testament to our commitment to harmony. By being versatile in our approach, we become like water, nourishing the relationship with whatever form or flow it needs to thrive. Weaving in idioms. The strategic use of idioms can enrich our relational narratives, adding layers of meaning and connection. An idiom, much like a shared secret, can become a unique bond between souls, a shorthand for shared experiences and emotions. Integration of real-life samples. Stories are the soul of connection. By integrating real-life examples and experiences into our daily interactions, we not only provide a mirror reflecting our common humanity, but also build a bridge of understanding and empathy. Careful balancing act. Every relationship is a delicate dance between giving and taking, speaking and listening, holding on and letting go. Striking the right balance ensures that the dance is one of joy, mutual respect, and enduring affection. Unwavering respect for boundaries. In the garden of relationships, boundaries are the protective fences that allow love to blossom safely. By respecting these boundaries, we honor the individuality of our loved ones, allowing them to grow and flourish on their terms. In crafting the narrative of our relationships, we are both authors and characters, writing and living the story simultaneously. By applying these 10 keys, inspired by the timeless wisdom of Giguzi and the engaging narrative style of modern raconteurs, we unlock the harmony that nurtures lasting relationships, creating a symphony of connected hearts that stands the test of time. In the canvas of life, our relationships often reflect the deepest hues of our own perceptions and emotions, painting a picture that, while unique to each, holds universal truths about the art of connection. As a master raconteur, I've journeyed through narratives laced with the wisdom of ancient philosophies and the pragmatism of modern-day anecdotes. To bring to light an often overlooked aspect of human interaction, the power of self-reflection in strengthening relationships. Drawing from the ancient Chinese philosophy of Giguzi, we embark on a narrative that explores the intricate dance between knowing oneself and understanding others. Giguzi teaches us that to navigate the complexities of human relationships, one must first embark on a journey inward. Understanding human nature. At the heart of every story, every conflict, and every resolution lies the understanding of human nature. It's the realization that beneath the surface of our interactions are layers of motivations, desires, and fears. By delving into our own depths, we learn to recognize these layers in others, allowing for a connection that transcends mere surface interaction. This self-reflection acts as a mirror, revealing to us the shared humanity in our relationships. Mastery of speech. Just as late-night show hosts captivate their audience with well-chosen words, the mastery of speech in our interactions plays a pivotal role. But to truly connect, our words must be a reflection of our authentic selves. This authenticity stems from a deep understanding of our own character, enabling us to communicate with sincerity and compassion. In doing so, we not only express ourselves but invite others to do the same, fostering a dialogue of genuine connection. Utilization of rhetorical techniques. The art of persuasion, as taught by Giguzzi, is not about manipulation but about understanding the emotional landscape of those we interact with. By reflecting on our own emotions, we become adept at recognizing and resonating with the feelings of others. This emotional intelligence paves the way for empathy, a cornerstone of strong relationships. Discernment between truth and falsehood. In the realm of connection, authenticity is key. Self-reflection sharpens our ability to discern the genuine from the superficial in both ourselves and others. This discernment builds trust, an essential ingredient in the foundation of any relationship. Role of emotions. Our emotions, when understood and harnessed correctly, can be powerful vehicles for connection. Self-reflection allows us to navigate our emotional responses and understand their origins. In doing so, we learn to communicate our feelings in a way that invites empathy rather than defensiveness, strengthening the bonds of our relationships. Adaptability in communication. Just as no two stories are the same, no two relationships are identical. Self-reflection teaches us the value of adaptability, of tailoring our approach to the unique dynamics of each relationship. It is in this flexibility that we find the strength to grow alongside each other, nurturing connections that are both resilient and rewarding. In weaving through the narratives of our lives, we find that the thread of self-reflection is a golden one, enriching our relationships with depth and meaning. By turning the mirror towards ourselves, we unlock the potential for connections that are not only stronger but more genuine and fulfilling. In the end, it is through understanding ourselves that we find the key to truly understanding others. And in doing so, we paint a picture of our relationships that is as vibrant and nuanced as the tapestry of life itself. In the tapestry of human interaction, words often take center stage, hailed as the carriers of meaning, the builders of bridges between minds. Yet, in the shadow of spoken language lies a more subtle, but equally potent form of communication, nonverbal cues. These silent messengers, often overlooked, possess the power to deepen bonds in ways words cannot fathom. As a raconteur deeply influenced by the ancient teachings of Giguzzi, I've come to appreciate the intricate dance of nonverbal communication and its profound impact on human relationships. Imagine, if you will, a scenario so commonplace yet so steeped in complexity. Two friends sit across from each other in a cozy cafe, their conversation flowing like a gentle stream. To an outsider, their words paint the entire picture. But look closer, and you'll see an invisible dialogue unfolding, a language beyond words. A gentle touch on the arm to emphasize a point, a shared glance that erupts into laughter, the subtle leaning in during moments of heartfelt confession. These are the threads that weave the fabric of their connection, each nonverbal cue a testament to their bond. Drawing from Giguzzi's teachings, let's dissect this scene through the lens of understanding human nature and the role of emotions in persuasion. The touch, the glance, the lean-in, these are not mere physical actions but emotional cues, each tailored to the recipient's emotional state. They speak volumes of empathy, understanding, and shared experiences. In the art of persuasion, as Giguzzi posits, understanding and appealing to emotions is paramount. Here, the friends use nonverbal communication not to persuade in the traditional sense, but to fortify their bond, to assure each other of their presence and understanding. The mastery of speech, another pillar in Giguzi's philosophy, extends beyond the spoken word to encompass the unspoken. In our scenario, the friends' nonverbal communication demonstrates a mastery of this silent language. Each gesture, each expression, is a carefully chosen word in their silent conversation, selected for its ability to convey meaning effectively. This aligns with the principle of adaptability in communication. Just as a skilled orator tailors their speech to their audience, so too do the friends adapt their nonverbal cues to each other, ensuring their silent messages are received as intended. Incorporating real-life examples, consider the power of nonverbal communication in leadership. Leaders often harness this silent language to inspire, motivate, and connect with their teams. A confident posture, steady eye contact, and genuine smiles can communicate a leader's conviction and empathy more eloquently than a speech. These are the moments that galvanize teams, build trust, and foster loyalty. They exemplify the Giguzi principle of discernment between truth and falsehood. Nonverbal cues can reveal the authenticity behind words, helping leaders establish credibility and genuine connections with their followers. To enrich our narrative with idioms, let's consider the saying, "Actions speak louder than words." This encapsulates the essence of our exploration into nonverbal communication. Just as a picture is worth 1,000 words, so too is a gesture, a look, a touch. These nonverbal cues are the unsung heroes of human connection, capable of conveying messages too profound for words alone. In conclusion, the art of nonverbal communication, much like the ancient wisdom of Giguzi, invites us to look beyond the surface, to listen with more than our ears. It challenges us to communicate with our whole being, to recognize the power of silence in conveying understanding, empathy, and connection. As we navigate the complexities of human relationships, let us remember that sometimes, the most meaningful conversations are those that are felt rather than heard. In the bustling streets of our everyday lives, where the cacophony of the mundane often drowns out the whispers of the heart, there lies an untapped market, the currency of affection. This isn't about the clink of coins or the rustle of paper money, it's about the wealth found in genuine connections and shared moments of happiness. The investment here doesn't seek monetary gain, but rather the enrichment of the soul. A concept not far removed from the ancient teachings of Giguzi, which emphasize understanding human nature and mastering the art of persuasion through emotional and logical appeal. Imagine, if you will, a world where every smile, every act of kindness, and every moment of understanding is a deposit into the bank of relationships. In this economy, the richest individuals are those who understand the value of emotional intelligence, who know that sometimes the best way to persuade someone isn't through words, but through actions that resonate on a deeper level. Take, for instance, the story of Emma and Alex, two souls wandering through the maze of life, their paths destined to intertwine. Emma, a teacher with a heart as vast as the ocean, and Alex, a carpenter whose hands sculpted not just wood but the very air around him, drawing people in with his warmth. Their initial encounters were nothing short of ordinary, but as they invested time and genuine interest in one another, the mundane transformed into something extraordinary. Drawing upon Giguzi's principle of understanding human nature, Emma and Alex navigated their budding relationship with an awareness of each other's emotional states, ensuring their exchanges were always steeped in empathy. Their mastery of speech, another of Giguzi's teachings, allowed them to express their thoughts and feelings with clarity and affection, turning simple conversations into profound connections. Their story is peppered with idioms that breathe life into their narrative, crossing bridges they didn't know they had come to, finding themselves in the same boat, discovering that together they could weather any storm. These phrases, rich in imagery, added depth to their journey, illustrating the universal truth that love, in its essence, is about finding someone who speaks the language of your soul. The inclusion of real-life samples, such as the time Emma helped Alex through the loss of his beloved dog, or when Alex surprised Emma with a bookshelf he had made, just for her collection of vintage classics, serves to ground their story in reality. These moments, drawn from the fabric of everyday life, highlight the beauty of investing in relationships. showing that it's the small acts of kindness and understanding that compound over time, yielding dividends of unparalleled joy and contentment. Their narrative, a testament to the power of affection as a currency, embodies the delicate balance between uniqueness and listener engagement. It adheres to the ethical guidelines of storytelling, ensuring that the privacy and dignity of individuals are respected, while offering a tale that is both enriching and heartwarming. In conclusion, the currency of affection, while intangible, is perhaps the most valuable asset we possess. In a world that often prioritizes material wealth, the story of Emma and Alex reminds us that investing in our relationships, understanding the emotional needs of those around us, and communicating with sincerity and heart are the keys to a future of shared happiness. As we navigate the complexities of human interactions, let us draw inspiration from ancient wisdom and modern-day love stories alike, investing in the currency of affection with the understanding that it is, indeed, the richest pursuit of all. In the bustling world we inhabit, the art of forming deep, meaningful connections often gets buried under the avalanche of daily routines and digital distractions. However, drawing upon the ancient wisdom of Giguzi, coupled with a modern twist of storytelling akin to late-night show hosts, I invite you on a journey to rediscover the alchemy of connection. This tale, woven with idioms and real-life samples, aims to transform how we view and nurture our everyday interactions. Once upon a bustling city life, there lived a person much like you and me, named Alex. Alex's life was a tapestry of missed connections and fleeting interactions. Every day, they would brush shoulders with dozens of souls, from the barista who knew their coffee order by heart to the colleagues who shared their workspace. Yet, despite the constant buzz of people, a profound sense of isolation gnawed at Alex. One evening, inspired by a narrative that resonated with the teachings of Giguzi, Alex decided to embark on an experiment to transform these superficial encounters into deep, meaningful connections. The first step was understanding human nature, recognizing that beneath the veneer of rushed greetings and polite smiles lay a craving for genuine connection. The following day, armed with the mastery of speech, Alex began their quest. Instead of the usual hurried nod to the barista, they paused, making eye contact, and asked, "How's your day going?" That simple question opened the floodgates to a conversation that revealed shared interests and mutual acquaintances. It was as if a spell had been cast, transforming a mundane exchange into a moment of genuine human connection. Encouraged by this success, Alex applied Giguzi's principles further, using rhetorical techniques to draw out more profound conversations with their colleagues. They shared personal anecdotes, weaving idioms such as walking a mile in someone else's shoes to express empathy and understanding. This skillful deployment of language bridged gaps, turning polite coworkers into confidants. But it wasn't just about speaking, it was also about listening. Alex learned the importance of discernment between truth and falsehood, recognizing the genuine emotions behind people's words. They became adaptable in communication, understanding when to offer advice and when simply to offer a shoulder to lean on. As days turned into weeks, Alex witnessed the transformation. What started as an experiment became a way of life. The connections formed transcended the boundaries of their immediate social circles, affecting even the most unexpected interactions. For instance, a chance conversation in an elevator about the unpredictability of life led to a heart-to-heart talk about the fears and hopes that we all carry within us. The alchemy of connection, as Alex discovered, lies in the genuine attempt to understand and relate to others. It's about peeling back the layers of superficiality and engaging with the core of human emotions. This journey of transformation taught Alex, and through this narrative, teaches us, that in a world craving authentic connections, the power lies within us to turn everyday interactions into deep, meaningful relationships. In the end, the essence of our story mirrors the essence of life itself, a series of interconnected tales, each rich with potential for depth and understanding. Just as Alex found, by applying the ancient wisdom of Giguzi to our modern interactions, we too can master the art of connection, turning the ordinary into something extraordinary. In the realm of human experience, few quests are as universally heralded yet mystifying as the pursuit of love. This odyssey, ranging from the first spark of attraction to the eternal flame of deep connection, unfolds a narrative rich in emotion, conflict, and triumph. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Giguzi, and interlaced with idioms and real-life samples, this tale seeks to unravel the complexities of love. The journey often commences with a spark, a fleeting moment where hearts seem to synchronize, and the world, for an instant, seems brighter. This initial attraction, much like a spark in a vast night, holds the promise of warmth and light. It's a universal experience, yet deeply personal, reminiscent of the Giguzi teaching that understanding human nature is the cornerstone of any meaningful connection. Here, the art of persuasion begins with self-awareness and the recognition of that shared moment of vulnerability. As this spark flickers and fights against the darkness, the journey towards building a deeper connection begins. It's a path fraught with challenges, where mastery of speech and the utilization of rhetorical techniques, as taught by Giguzi, become tools not just for persuasion, but for genuine communication. Here, phrases like walking on eggshells or wearing one's heart on one's sleeve encapsulate the delicate dance of revealing one's true self, while navigating the vulnerabilities and insecurities that come with new love. The development of love requires discernment between truth and falsehood, both in oneself and in the other. This stage is akin to sifting through chaff to find grains of truth. In love, as in life, not all that glitters is gold, and the ability to see beneath the surface, to recognize sincerity amidst pretense, is invaluable. This discernment lays the foundation for trust, a pillar without which the flame of love cannot endure. Emotion plays a pivotal role in this journey. The roller coaster of emotions is not just a metaphor but a lived reality. Giguzi emphasizes the importance of understanding and appealing to emotions, a principle that holds true in love. Joy, fear, excitement, and despair weave through the narrative of love, each adding depth and color. It's in navigating these emotions together that bonds are forged, tested, and strengthened. Adaptability and communication is the hallmark of lasting love. No two journeys are the same, just as no two flames burn alike. The ability to tailor one's approach to the evolving dynamics of the relationship is crucial. It's about speaking the language of the heart, where sometimes silence speaks louder than words, and at other times, words carry the weight of the world. This adaptability ensures that the initial spark is nurtured into a flame that warms but does not consume. Integrating real-life examples, consider the story of John and Jane, whose love story unfolded over decades. From their initial meeting, a chance encounter that could have been dismissed as trivial, they navigated the ups and downs of life together. Their story exemplifies how love, guided by understanding, communication, and adaptability, can evolve from a spark into an eternal flame. It's a testament to the fact that love, in its truest form, is not just about weathering the storm, but also about basking in the sunshine together. In crafting this narrative, we've journeyed from the first spark to the eternal flame of love, guided by the wisdom of Giguzi and enriched by idioms and real-life examples. This tale, like love itself, is a blend of art and science, emotion and logic, vulnerability and strength. It's a reminder that the pursuit of love, with all its challenges and rewards, remains one of the most profound adventures of the human experience. In the realm of human connections, trust stands as the cornerstone. An invisible bond that both supports and sustains relationships through the tempest of life's uncertainties. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Giguzi, a sage whose teachings on persuasion and communication have outlived centuries, we embark on a narrative journey to explore how trust is meticulously built, preserved, and sometimes painstakingly restored. At the heart of Giguzi's philosophy is the understanding of human nature. To build trust, one must first grasp the complexities of human emotions and motivations. Imagine a scenario where two friends, Anna and Ben, find themselves at a crossroads due to a misunderstanding. Anna, who believes in the honesty of their friendship, decides to approach Ben, not with accusations, but with an open heart. A tactic mirroring Giguzi's mastery of speech. By choosing her words carefully, she ensures her message is not lost in translation, demonstrating an understanding that different situations require nuanced forms of communication. Deguzi also emphasizes the power of rhetorical techniques, which Anna employs by sharing anecdotes from their past, reminding Ben of their shared history and the emotional bond they have. This strategy not only appeals to Ben's logic but also his emotions, a testament to the role emotions play in persuasion and, by extension, in building trust. However, Deguzi warns of the thin line between truth and falsehood. In their conversation, Anna makes sure to stick to the facts, avoiding exaggerations that could erode the fragile trust she aims to rebuild. This discernment between truth and falsehood underscores the importance of honesty in all interactions, a principle that is vital for the foundation of any strong relationship. The adaptability in communication, another pillar of Deguzi's teachings, is evident as Anna tailors her approach based on Ben's reactions. Observing his hesitance, she shifts her strategy, opting for patience over pressure, which eventually opens the door for Ben to share his side of the story. This flexibility not only demonstrates Anna's respect for Ben's perspective but also highlights the significance of adaptability in nurturing trust. Incorporating real-life examples, such as the story of Anna and Ben, showcases how ancient philosophies can be applied to modern-day scenarios. By weaving idioms like mending fences into the narrative, the story enriches its message, emphasizing that rebuilding trust is akin to repairing broken barriers, requiring effort, understanding, and patience. In conclusion, the journey of building trust is akin to navigating a labyrinth, fraught with challenges and uncertainties, yet rewarding for those who tread with wisdom and empathy. Drawing from the timeless teachings of Deguzi, we learn that understanding human nature, mastering the art of communication, discerning truth from falsehood, appealing to emotions, and being adaptable in our approach are essential ingredients in the recipe for trust. As we weave these principles into the fabric of our relationships, we not only strengthen our bonds but also foster an environment where trust thrives, nurturing connections that stand the test of time. In the tapestry of life, the threads of personal ambitions and relationship goals often intertwine, creating a rich but complex pattern. Mastering the art of aligning life goals for relationship bliss is akin to conducting a symphony of synchronicity, a concerto of emotions, aspirations, and mutual understanding. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Deguzi, let's explore the strategic communication techniques and understanding of human nature that can guide couples towards harmonizing their life goals. The prelude, understanding each other's melody. The foundation of any symphony is understanding the individual melodies that each instrument brings to the ensemble. Similarly, the cornerstone of a harmonious relationship lies in comprehending the depths of each other's dreams, fears, and aspirations. Deguzi teaches us that grasping the complexities of human behavior and motivations is paramount. This understanding allows partners to appreciate the uniqueness of each other's life goals, setting the stage for a beautiful duet rather than a solo performance. The crescendo, mastery of speech and emotional connection. As the symphony progresses, the crescendo builds, mirroring the deepening of emotional connections in a relationship. Here, the mastery of speech, a principle emphasized by Deguzi, plays a critical role. Articulating hopes, dreams, and fears effectively fosters an environment of openness and trust. By employing varied modes of expression, couples can ensure their messages resonate with the heart, strengthening their bond. The role of emotions in persuasion, as highlighted in Deguzi, underscores the importance of appealing to the emotional states of one's partner, enabling a deeper understanding and connection. The intermezzo, the dance of adaptability. A symphony is dynamic, with tempo changes that require adaptability from every musician. In the dance of a relationship, adaptability is just as crucial. Life throws unforeseen challenges, and individual goals may shift. Deguzi's teachings on adaptability in communication remind us that flexibility in understanding and supporting each other's evolving dreams is vital. It's about tailoring one's approach to the changing rhythms of life and the relationship, ensuring the music continues to flow harmoniously. The finale, the symphony of synchronicity. The finale of our symphony is the harmonious alignment of life goals, a testament to the journey of understanding, communication, and adaptability. This alignment doesn't imply identical goals, but rather a mutual respect and support for each other's aspirations. Weaving idioms through our narrative, like in the same boat and two peas in a pod, enriches the understanding that although their paths may differ, the journey is shared. Incorporating real-life examples of couples who have navigated these waters successfully can inspire and guide others towards their symphony of synchronicity. In the Grand Concert Hall of Life, the Symphony of Synchronicity is the most beautiful piece performed. It requires a deep understanding of human nature, mastery of speech, emotional connection, and adaptability, all teachings derived from the ancient wisdom of Giguzi. As couples embark on this journey, they create a masterpiece of relationship bliss. A harmonious alignment of life goals that echoes through the annals of time. In the grand tapestry of human emotions, love undoubtedly claims the throne, reigning supreme in its complexity and beauty. It's a labyrinthine journey that we embark upon, often without a map, driven by the compelling force of our hearts. This tale, inspired by the ancient wisdom of Giguzi and sprinkled with the charm of late-night storytelling, aims to navigate the intricate maze of intimacy, revealing how understanding, communication, and adaptability are keys to nurturing lasting connections. Once upon a modern time, in a bustling city where hearts beat in sync with the rapid pace of life, there lived two souls, Alex and Jamie. Their encounter was as unexpected as the plot twist in a late-night show monologue, yet it felt as if the universe had conspired to bring them together. From the moment they met, a spark was ignited, suggesting the beginning of a journey filled with laughter, tears, and growth. Alex, a connoisseur of classic literature, possessed a profound understanding of human nature, much like the scholars who revered Giguzi. Jamie, on the other hand, was a master of speech, captivating everyone with their eloquence and wit. Together, they embarked on the labyrinth of intimacy, each turn and twist teaching them more about each other and themselves. The early days were filled with the exhilaration of discovery, each conversation a thread weaving them closer. However, as with any journey worth embarking upon, challenges arose. Misunderstandings and disagreements tested their connection, revealing the labyrinth's complexity. It was then that they turned to the ancient wisdom of Giguzi, applying its teachings to navigate the tumultuous waters of their relationship. Understanding human nature allowed them to empathize with each other's perspectives, seeing beyond the surface to the genuine emotions and motivations beneath. Mastery of speech became their tool for expressing love, apology, and support. They learned that different situations required different words, sometimes a gentle whisper of reassurance, other times a passionate declaration of love. By employing rhetorical techniques, they could convey their feelings and thoughts more effectively, moving each other's hearts and strengthening their bond. The discernment between truth and falsehood, a vital lesson from Giguzi, guided them through conflicts. They strived to communicate honestly, even when the truth was uncomfortable, fostering a relationship built on trust and authenticity. Emotions, with their powerful sway, were acknowledged and respected. They understood that acknowledging and addressing each other's emotional states was crucial for harmony. This emotional intelligence allowed them to navigate disagreements with compassion and empathy. Lastly, adaptability and communication proved indispensable. Each phase of their relationship required a different approach, a testament to the fluidity of human connections. They learned to adjust their interactions based on the context and each other's needs, ensuring that their relationship remained vibrant and resilient. Through the application of Giguzi's teachings, Alex and Jamie discovered that the labyrinth of love was not a puzzle to be solved, but a journey to be cherished. Each twist and turn enriched their connection, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. In weaving idioms through their story, such as weathering the storm together and the calm after the storm, their narrative gained depth, echoing the universal truths of love and intimacy. Real-life samples, from their shared laughter at a comedy show to the silent support in times of sorrow, painted their love in vivid colors, making their story relatable and real. Their journey through love's labyrinth teaches us that with understanding, communication, and adaptability, the complexities of intimacy can be navigated. Like a masterful tale that captures the heart, love, in its essence, is a story of connection, growth, and the beauty of finding your way together. In the end, love's labyrinth is not meant to be escaped but explored, its paths revealing the depth and richness of human connection. Alex and Jamie's story, a blend of ancient wisdom and modern-day romance, serves as a beacon, guiding us through the intricate maze of intimacy with hope, laughter, and love. In the heart of adversity, where the waters of struggle surge and swell, lie the bridges we build, structures not of steel and concrete, but of understanding, compassion, and shared stories. Drawing upon the ancient wisdom of Giguzzi and the narrative prowess akin to late-night show hosts like Jimmy Kimmel, let us traverse these bridges together, exploring how strategies rooted in understanding human nature and masterful communication can fortify our connections during challenging times. The first pillar, understanding human nature. At the core of every interaction lies the intricate web of human emotions and motivations. Like the ancient sage Giguzzi taught, to navigate the troubled waters of our relationships, we must first seek to understand the depths of these currents. When conflicts arise, it's often not the surface issue that needs addressing, but the underlying emotional needs and fears. By empathetically tuning into these aspects, we can begin to build a bridge that acknowledges and respects the complexities of human nature. The second pillar, mastery of speech. Communication is the vehicle that carries our thoughts and feelings across to others. Yet, as Giguzzi posits, mastery over this vehicle requires an awareness of the occasion and context. In times of struggle, how we convey our messages can either erect barriers or bridges. Adapting our speech to be more empathetic, clear, and supportive can transform a potentially volatile interaction into a constructive dialogue. The third pillar, role of emotions. Emotions, as Giguzzi highlights, are powerful drivers of human behavior. In our quest to strengthen bonds, acknowledging and validating the emotions involved plays a crucial role. This doesn't mean simply catering to every whim, rather, it's about recognizing the emotional context and responding in a way that honors these feelings. The fourth pillar, adaptability in communication. Flexibility in our approach, as encouraged by Giguzzi, ensures that our bridges can withstand the shifting tides of human interaction. Every individual and situation is unique. A one-size-fits-all approach to communication often falls short. Being adaptable means actively listening, being open to changing our perspective, and tailoring our responses to better align with the needs of the moment. As we journey across the bridges we've explored, understanding human nature, mastering speech, acknowledging emotions, and being adaptable in communication, we find ourselves equipped with the strategies to strengthen our bonds in times of struggle. These bridges, built on the foundation of ancient wisdom and modern narrative technique, not only help us navigate current adversities, but also prepare us for whatever turbulent waters lie ahead. In the end, the art of building bridges over troubled waters is not just about avoiding the depths below, but about creating pathways that bring us closer to understanding, respect, and shared humanity.